Who's going to win? Is it going to be Draft, a continued domination? KOM finish, iconic finish at the top of the Volcano. And M-Bike, Connellan, Talbot coming from ODZ, letting himself be known. Husbo's there as well. Doving, Pauls from Race WBR. They're up toward the front here, but I think the changing of the guard is going to be taking place in just a moment at the front end of this race as the big hitters will start making the way to the front. Talbot, though, letting himself be known here. ODZ, 8 watts per kilogram. There's some orange numbers from him. 191 beats per minute, though, is absolute insanity already as they first at hitting the first K or so of this climb. And Liam Barr coming through with a boom, and the wattage is absolutely going off. Here come the Vikings, though. 180 beats per minute coming from Bergen here, coming out of Norway. ODZ still toward the front end of this race, and I have a feeling some of the riders who are going to have a lot of fireworks left in the legs are just sitting in and waiting for those at the front to burn themselves up. Young is here from Innovation. Giuliano sitting in from Draft as well. Go ahead and give him a ride up. James Phillips, Innovation, definitely out here in force today, and I'd be watching out for them to try and make a move on this climb. They're definitely making their way to the front there. Ashley is there as well from Innovation, but still on the front it is the Vikings leading things out with Talbot right on the wheel. But Bergen here letting himself be known as the strongman up front on this climb. Innovation now toward the front, and Bike is there. Giuliano from Draft now making himself known. Came Paul Trzynski pulling now toward the front. Fleeman, though, Dan Fleeman, I would not count this rider out. Pro rider, you know, this is one of the riders I'd definitely be counting as a dark horse on the day. If he does have any shape, if he's in shape at all at this point, having so many miles of suffering in the legs, riding on Pro Tour teams, there may be a kick toward the top of this climb here coming from Fleeman that some of the riders were not expecting. But it is Mortensen here with a 1 second gap, actually. Innovation definitely with a lot of firepower at the front end of this race. Riders dropping luck flies off the back. McQuaid just hanging in there from Draft, it looks like. They're still in amongst the pack. Another Innovation rider here making the junction toward the front. Steve Young is there as well. Innovation dominating the front end of this race at this point. Selin is there now, it looks like. And will he be able to hang on to this lead now at this point? Looks like all good at the front end now. And it looks like still no gap that's too significant between themselves and the bigger hitters. Mortensen now toward the back after that attack. 192 looks like a couple too many matches. Bernd Hugo off the back. Heidel as well. Moberg. Daffy Williams from the KRT team just hanging on. It's going to be Debsky, Gimre, Schultz all off the back now. 33 riders, it looks like just barely, but Daffy looked like Williams not going to hang on for too much longer. Moberg from Fusion just barely hanging on. Heidel doving as the screws are being turned at the front end of the race. It's going to calm down a little bit for a moment before they hit the uphill again. Connellan now making his way to the front. Fleeman not being dropped off too fast, still holding on to position on this climb. And Bike now toward the front again. 160 beats per minute now. Where's the rest of the Draft team? That's the question. Are they off the front already? Where's the rest of the group? Am I missing the front end of this? Where did they go? Bergen, second place currently. Here we go. It said 18th place there for a moment, but it was just a mistake by Zwift, it looked like there. K. Powell's now with another attack. 162 beats per minute. Super low heart rate. Race WBR making themselves known. The Belgian rider here has a little bit of a gap now. As you can see, Bergen trying to hang on. 7 watts per kilogram. He's got to hold on to this kind of attack to the finish line. First and second place, both Race WBR making their way off the front. There is a little bit of a draft between the riders here, even on a 5% gradient. Can they work together? Throw down 6.5, 7 watts per kilogram, sit in at 5, 5.5, maybe 6, and try and pull through over and over again. But M-Bike from Innovation pulling things back in. Dan Fleeman sitting in from Dig Deep coaching here. DDC letting himself be known. Evenson from not attached to a team at all, from Elite. It looks like here, not actually from Elite, but looks like he's closing things down here. Bergen now throwing in the towel a little bit on that attack, seeing if they were able to close things down. There was a little bit of a gap created, though, between him and the rest of the riders. Look at how much this has strung things out at this point. Absolutely blown this pack apart. Now Connellan just trying to hang on. 4.3 watts per kilogram. Anger's there as well. Golev, Kanglet, now the KRT rider, super strong mountain biker coming out of Norway, not able to close this gap. And this is the moment of truth for the rest of the riders here. Where's Draft? Where's the domination from Draft? Back to the walkers. It looks like for Leo and the rest of them now at this point, as Dan Graham here is on the front. And now another attack here from Bergen. Clavero now is in there, and it will be Bergen. The Vikings again with another counter attack. We'll see if they're able to hold on to this gap here. It looks like it's going to be a crazy battle between these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 8, 9 riders on the front end of this group now. 2 seconds is the difference between Agnew, who's trying to close things down. 188 beats per minute, full on attacks. Everybody's got their cards on the table now, and everyone is absolutely suffering. 183 beats per minute, all in at this point. They're about to hit the steepest point in the climb, and here goes Hughes-Bell Fusion, kicking in that nitrous oxide up and out of south. 800 watts from Hughes-Bell. How long can he hold on to the sprint, though? It's completely blown out. Clavero thrown into the 18 watts per kilogram. What is that? But it looks like it's going to be Clavero across the line. Hughes-Bell is going to throw down for second, it looks like, and Jay Phillips there across the line for third. What an effort there between the riders there. We're going to have to double check with Zwiphard.com if they were actually verified riders there. As we do get the official results, but the preliminary Clavero there with that last kick with about 18 watts per kilogram. I'm not sure if that's even, I'm not sure if that's going to be able to stick. Young may be the first one across the line that was official, perhaps, as I'm unfamiliar with Hughes-Bell, but perhaps Hughes-Bell out of Denmark might have thrown that down. What an amazing